Welcome back to Down with the Get Down on another installment. He wasn't prepared. I heard somebody giggle a little bit. We appreciate y'all coming through to another installment of Down with the Get Down. I am your co-host Romel
and your boy Derek. That wasn't me that laughed, but I was about to grab my drink.
I feel like every time I just gotta catch everybody off guard with it. It's a lovely time. But speaking of lovely things, we have two special guests coming through again. We have our homie sitting across from me diagonal. We're going to introduce her with her new official title. Our new teammate, our associate producer, Miss Heavenly Sequoia. We appreciate you coming through. Yay!
Booyaka, booyaka, booyaka.
We haven't seen you in about 6 months. We literally just covered this on the road here. We were we looked at the YouTube session and we were like, dang, when was the last video you in? And the crazy part is y'all both were in the same video. When my guy sitting right next to me, one of our closest friends, Mr. Hunter.
What's
How you living, big dog?
I've been living.
He was about to say something easy. I've been living. I understand.
I'm alive.
I understand that.
Yeah.
Well, sheesh. So it's been a lot going on this week, guys. We're still keeping it with the 30-minute episodes. Keep us fresh, keep our topics fresh as well, and then keeps us from becoming senile. Because it's been so much happening. I didn't know if you wanted to go ahead and kick it off with the BS with the crazy lady. I got the details up here. I just pulled it up on Twitter, but I didn't know if you wanted to go ahead and introduce.
Well, go ahead because I don't remember what her name is.
Okay, so former NFL, I forgot which position he played, but his name is Travis Rudolph.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't really matter. He was put on trial recently for assault and murder because his girlfriend that he was dating for a while, I guess, maybe it was a cheating scandal to where she suspected him of doing that, and she retaliated as most people would as you find out they're cheating, and then so it was called all on the Ring doorbell, which was interesting. So
I'm gonna say something real quick.
What's up?
She shouldn't be mad that he cheated, but
Oh
continue.
yeah, I'm gonna get to that part. I got,
Bruh.
but I don't think y'all know the story.
No.
Okay.
But we know, so
Yeah. So as far as Mr. Rudolph and his lovely girlfriend, her name is Dominique. Let me go back and make sure I have the Dominique Hall, I believe. No, Dominique Jones. So yes. So during the Ring doorbell situation, they get up to the door. I guess she found out she spazzed on him and started she started attacking this dude in front of his door, and then all of a sudden after that she ended up leaving. He pushed off of her like he didn't swing at her. Thank the Lord for that. So he didn't swing, but she did attack him. And then she stormed off, left and everything, and then ended up texting her brothers and telling them to basically go handle him. They said go shoot his shit up. She said she was mad, and she said I want you to go shoot his shit up. So they proceeded to go try to go do that, and so they get to his house. Obviously, she has was it 3 brothers and 1 friend?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, 3 brothers, 1 friend. They get to the house, and they're about to go up to the guy. He sees the weapons, of course, so he goes to go defend his home because obviously I think he had his brother in the house with him.
No, I think his brother answered the door first, and then they started shooting, and then he went to go get his gun and then started shooting at them.
Yeah, this guy he didn't just go grab a Glock. He went and grabbed the AR.
I wouldn't blame him.
Yes, he went and grabbed the
It's a home
AR.
invasion.
And then went outside and proceeded to protect his home.
Yeah, the only thing that I'm glad didn't backfire is like technically he wasn't on his property anymore, so like they can still charge him for that.
Yeah,
because it's no longer self-defense because he kind of like went after them.
Yeah,
and once you leave your home, there's a whole bunch of weird laws with that.
But yeah, she proceeded. The reason that the brothers went to go risk their life during this situation is because she fabricated the story to say that he put his hands on her. She was attacked, and so you tell your family members, hey, this dude put their hands on me. Obviously, we finna go shoot your shit up. We finna go get right. get active. And so they proceed to do that. And the guy pulled, lo and behold, he had an AR. Unfortunately, 2 of her brothers died in this shootout.
And the rest were injured. I
Yeah,
think.
the rest were injured. I know one got away. So that's the situation. And then they immediately went to trial about the situation. But the crazy part about this was that Travis was the one that was put on trial. He was the one that she was testifying against and trying to put the situation out as though he killed them for no reason. And then the stuff when they went through the text messages to talk about what she had said about and what she had put them to do, basically it's a hit. But they looked at it and they were like, so shoot his shit up. Explain that part.
What does that mean?
What does that mean? They said
anything that wasn't him.
Yeah.
So and then,
She's like, yeah, she said,
and then she was like, okay, so it could have been his brother, his house. She's like, no, anything that wasn't a person.
anything that wasn't a person. And so she proceeded to lie on the stands.
Oh, she lied like multiple
She
times.
lied multiple times on the stands. And so, long story short, he ended up pleading not guilty, luckily.
Yeah, I did see
Yeah.
that.
He ended up pleading not guilty, so he was not in a situation. He's out scot-free, but it just raises the question.
And she didn't get any charges either.
Exactly. And that's the part that we're on now. But do you want to drop the bomb or do you want me to drop the ball?
No, so she's mad, right, that he cheated or whatever.
Right.
She's married.
She's married.
So she was cheating in the beginning anyways. So she has no right to be upset. But so she's married and they had this whole affair or whatever going. And then she thought she saw something on his phone and then attacked him and broke his phone and everything.
Mm-hmm. And just because of his alleged cheating. And she never even told him she was married.
I know.
Yeah, that was also a part of it because they asked her in the thing. They were like, "Hey, was he aware of this?" She was like, "Well, no." She basically made it seem like it was none of his business. Mm-hmm. But the fact that he had somebody else, I guess, on the side is all of her business.
That's a double standard BS.
And that is, what a way for your husband to find out that you cheated on him.
Through a murder case.
Yes. Yes. Now you're down 2 siblings.
What? Yeah.
Because, you know what?
Go ahead. We brought this.
We just wanted to tell the story.
We just
Now
want to
y'all
tell the
can go
story.
off.
Now express yourself.
So, okay. So not only did...
It's a lot.
That's a lot. That's a lot. Not only did... thankfully he did get off. Unfortunately, he did kill people. But if you're coming at me... Mm-hmm. I'm of course I'm gonna defend myself, of course, but they lost their lives to ignorance and stupidity. There's just wow, disgusting. Anyways, but not only did you do this and you're married, but you get mad because basically he probably just don't want you no more. You get mad and then you tell your people to go and fuck some shit up without any consequences, all of that. They get fucked up. Then you go on the stand, lie about everything, just for it to turn around for him to get off, thankfully for him, for you to come out again and be like, no, fuck this. He needs something to be done to him. But you're the one that's been married this whole time. You're the one that set up the plan. Because I'm pretty sure you're supposed to get something for that. So I don't understand how she got off for that. Because even if you tell them just go shoot up his shit or whatever, you're still attempting anything. They could go in and steal. That's burglary. You know what I'm talking about.
That's burglary.
Burglary, whatever you want to say. But why? What is going through your brain right now? You have nothing better to do? There are so many other athletes, celebrities, and everything that you can go fuck off with, but you just decided to fuck up his life and your brother's lives because of your selfish reasonings.
It's unintentional trauma. Now he caught 2 bodies and was probably not intending on that happening that day.
And he had a torn ACL. That was still fucked. Yeah. At first, I didn't know who y'all were talking about.
How fast he got out that house.
That was adrenaline.
Man, adrenaline. Yeah, I didn't know who you were talking about at first, and then I saw the picture, and I was like, oh, yeah. I watch his stats. I know who he is. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, it amazes me what people think that they can get away with and think that there is no consequences to what they do. Like people who they like their little gingerbread house, right? And then they'll, and then they feel immediately threatened when things don't go their way. Like if they find out, like if you're cheating, let's say, and you find out that the person that you're with cheats on you, that's one of those karma loops, like how can you, what goes around comes around. And this woman decided that she was going to put her brothers up to take care of her mess, and now she has their deaths on her conscience if she has a conscience.
That's if she
I
even
honestly don't
cares.
think she cares.
That's
That's
Because
right.
because
No,
like
that's what I'm saying.
when she was on stand, she was basically blaming them for going there to shooting at him. So I don't really think she gives a shit.
No,
that
she's
they're dead.
heartless.
But the other thing too is I think they're not only are they stupid for going off of just false information. Y'all know that she's married, and you know that she's cheating. So
you're basically
That's-
justifying what she's been doing this whole time.
So you're enabling. They sound like the brother. They sound like Christian Rock brother. You know she's the baby. You know she's the baby of the family. I'm like, but
they
that doesn't
fucked
make
around
sense.
and then they found out.
You fucked around and found out. I was at least trying to give him like a benefit of the doubt. I was like, she could have gave him some type of sob
False story and stuff like that.
Yeah, could have said, oh, this is the situation, so and so and so. Me and my man are having issues, so we are separated. In reality, they might not be separated. But they're the brothers. You probably know her situation. You know that your sister not shit, and you still chose to go do that. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. But the accountability was not there. It's crazy that it's starting to like bleed in, like the shit that we see on social media with the lack of accountability on all sides with people. I'm just saying I'm gonna live my life and do my thing. If you do this to me, but you can't do this to me, but I can do it to you. Type of mentality, and then you take that into the court is really showing how that shit does not fly.
Yeah, I mean, but she got off consequence free though.
That is.
That's probably the thing that bothers me the most is that, well, first of all, it's just been out there and most everybody knows that the accountability whenever it comes to, I don't know, it can come to work, it can come to kids, it can come to things like this. But like accountability immediately shifts to it tends to shift towards the man in this sort of situation, despite the fact being proven in court, and now it's out here that she was beyond, she felt like she was above it all, that she could do anything she wanted, consequence free, and that's what happened, and that's what perpetuates the cycle.
She's probably gonna do it again.
Probably. I wouldn't
or
be
he'll
surprised.
probably try to take it.
Probably to somebody else.
Yeah, he'll probably try to take it back to court.
Yeah, that's what I would hope he would do, because
I do too.
I don't think.
But he might not.
I don't think
'cause
he
he's
has
just
a
like-
case.
He might not have a case, and then at the same time, he might just want to wipe his hands clean.
But
it's false.
called-
It's false information.
Sure, but it's the same thing when like a woman says that somebody sexually assaulted her and it never happened. Technically it's defamation, but they don't have a case to countersue most of the time unless you have like enough money. But most of the time it never goes.
Yeah.
I mean, you could say there was a hit. He can go in and saying that somebody threatened my life, like somebody literally.
It wouldn't be like a lot of time that she probably get, or like actual time, probably community service and stuff. But
it'd be something.
if you go to the right people, the right team,
Yeah.
she could go down.
Yeah, but that's rare. That's exceptionally rare. Like,
Well,
the
he is
thing
in NFL, so he might have the access to get somebody like that. But that's if he cares enough personally, because he might just be like, this was traumatic. Because we're
Like,
not
you
even
look stupid now.
Yeah, I was like the whole not even. I'm thinking about his mental from dealing with that, because
Oh, yeah,
everybody,
he can't be prepared for that
some
yet.
people can do something, can take out somebody and be like, well, I'm glad I survived. It's unfortunate. Some people might take out a body and be like, you never know how you would feel until it happens. And then he might be sitting there like, well, yeah, we seen him partying and being happy about the fact that he's free and not guilty, but he might be at home just like sipping on the bottle, like, yeah,
You don't even know.
Like, I can't even play. Like, give me some time from the NFL for a second.
Yeah, like trauma is like double dipping. Trauma will, if you step in it one time, that's horrible enough. But if you try to it's hard to step back into it again. But if you do, I feel like that just brings on more pain. and more, it perpetuates you're hearing all this over and over again in your head the first time. And if you were to bring that to court back against her, and especially if it didn't work out, like the defamation, like what you were saying, like it doesn't matter who you are. If someone accuses a guy or of sexual harassment or sexual assault, like that immediately puts a stigma on you for the foreseeable future, because people can say, "Nah, my homie wouldn't do that," because that you're close with him. But the average Joe out there will think first, this is what they were accused of, I'm not going to give them the chance. And that works for interpersonal relationships, and it works with work,
Well, not even just that. Like, when you go like get arrested for that stuff, like it still stays with you. It doesn't. You can't get it. Like, it's extremely hard to get it taken off of your record, even if it was proven to not be true. So it does follow you for a long time. And then especially like, for example, the whole thing with like the Johnny Depp stuff, there are still people that think that he did everything wrong. And
they still fighting it.
Anybody that works with him is working with like an abuser and stuff like that, even though there's so much evidence that was against it. So people's perceptions of you might not ever change, and that can be something very difficult for you to go through.
Yeah. People still think OJ's a killer. He got away with it. He's not guilty.
I mean, hey, those people were asleep when Bill Cosby was there. They were already asleep.
They were already
Not guilty means you did. Just because you're not guilty doesn't mean you didn't do it.
Free R. Kelly on display.
I'm not.
I don't know about that one.
Just make it worse.
Everybody else, sure. But
Everybody else, but that one, nah.
nah, you gotta stay.
NJ needs to stay away from the. Oh, he's dead. Oh shit. God damn.
On that one, I think what we got. We got 5 because we started a little bit later, didn't we?
Probably. I didn't look at the time.
I didn't know.
I'm watching the time.
Oh, okay.
Where are we at, timekeeper?
Since we technically started at 2:45, you have till 3:45.
We're not doing an hour, remember?
You're breaking it up,
Yeah,
correct?
30 minutes.
Yeah.
So
You said we
30
start at 2:45. We do 3:45. That's a whole hour.
You're not getting what I'm saying, but it's okay. Just continue. I will give you the.
I was making sure.
It's okay.
It's when the heat starts getting to me. But shit, we might as well bring up the other one as well too with the
Porn star?
Yes.
That right there. Oh my gosh.
I think I'm in the dark about this.
Oh, go to Twitter.
All right. So just to give you a backstory, I don't know if you know this particular porn star, but her name is Mariah Mills. It's a black chick. She looks like a giant like blow up doll.
Literally.
Like the girl's not ugly. It's just a lot.
I just don't. No, I don't.
It's just a lot.
Yeah, she kind of like went really into like the whole porn thing. So she got a whole bunch of surgeries and whatnot.
Yes, but the reason we bring this woman up is because she has gone on Twitter and set it ablaze on the Pelicans player Zion Williamson. Yes. So he recently has come out that he has gotten this woman pregnant. And this woman is also a woman of the industry, another mattress actress.
I thought she was a stripper.
Huh?
I thought she was a stripper.
I think she does OnlyFans as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I didn't do too much research on the girl. I just know he got the girl pregnant. But the main story that's going on is that as soon as he posted those images, when I tell you this woman has not stopped, she's still only posting by right now. Because for the past since Wednesday, my G, and it's Saturday right now.
If you're gonna look, you might want to turn the volume down because I don't know what the fuck you're gonna say on Twitter.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn that.
Oh wait, I could just send you.
Yeah,
I can send you. I can send you
down.
her IG because I've been talking about this shit all week
I do.
because it's been so funny to me. But so she's been going off because evidently they had a relationship. They had a thing going on. It looked like it started off as transactional at first, Of course, she was like he was paying her to come fly her out in different areas. You know how it goes with these rich folks and the strippers, and so he was doing that. So she's releasing messages from Snapchat. She's releasing text messages saying how like what he promised her and everything, how much she loved, how much like you were telling me all these things, basically selling this girl a dream.
Say the ages.
Say the ages.
Yes.
All right.
Well, not that part yet, but he was going to have a house for her. Mm-hmm. He was going to move her to stay with him, but he was also going to move the other chick that's pregnant to stay with him. And so she was like, I don't know how you thought that we weren't going to know about each other when you got somebody pregnant and then you just think I'm going to be okay with it. It was crazy.
I don't know.
Now, what are you talking about, the ages?
Oh, yes. So mind you, Zion Williamson is 22 years old.
Okay.
The girl he got pregnant, she already has, I think they said she already has a child, and she's 29.
Okay.
Mariah Mills is 32.
Okay.
So what they're making, they're cracking jokes on, they were like these two grown women fighting over this young dude. It just looks so bad. It looks so bad. Like, mind you, age is nothing but a number. But in this particular situation, how bad? Did you get it, Hunter?
Not the direct video or whatever.
No, I just seen it today. No, it's not a video. It's just go on her page and look. She's everything she's been posting has been strictly about that, and it just keeps going.
Bro, what the fuck?
Yes.
God, it is still going.
Is she still going?
Yeah.
Yep. Literally,
in real time.
In real time, she's still posting stuff about their relationship. And just what's interesting is it's like who's the player and who's being played, and who's just naive in the situation.
I feel like because I don't necessarily care about their age like that.
Yeah,
because they're adults. But I feel like this is all on him. Like, it's not like one of those things where, like, they messaged him first or anything like that. Like, he sought them out. And
he has a type.
Well, not just that, but bro was watching they stuff for too long. He was like, you know what? When I get money, I'm going to try to get you. And that's what he did. And
the thing is, I ain't mad at shit like that. I'm not mad. If you get your change up and you get to that point and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna fuck it.
I've been watching you for years.
I've been watching you for years. Fuck it. I'm finna go purchase your services.
I mean, hey, that's what he wants to do. But I don't. At this point, it doesn't necessarily seem like she wants him. It just seems like she's having fun exposing him.
It's like at a certain point, it was like, damn, how personal was it? Because they were even saying they were like old porn stars would never. They said they would have kept their shit under wraps.
Technically, she is one.
She is technically an old one.
Yeah.
But I guess she's in the new wave too, because she's only 32. She was in her 40s, then she would probably be up. She'd be up there.
It doesn't matter. It does not matter.
I'm staying out of this one
at all.
What you be?
You are 32.
All right.
29, the both of them. But you're 32. You are getting upset. And I told you this the other day. You're getting upset because this 22-year-old that he wasn't just on the scene, but he's fresh on the scene, got a 29-year-old pregnant and is fine with that. Yeah, this can be my kid. But you're upset because of that. And you decide to post videos and stuff from Snapchat. You're 32 years old, still using Snapchat.
That is a
well, she's a porn star, so I mean
that doesn't matter. Nope. There's so many different other
she gotta get her brand out there. It genuinely
like when she first, because she made it seem so personal. I was like, if you gonna go personal, you might as well just post y'all picture together. Like,
right.
That's what we also say that. Like, it's weird that she kept.
You're posting him.
She posting like stuff like him texting her through Snapchat, and it started through Snap, and then folks real deal was like, all right, now this doesn't even like a real relationship. Like, we don't even know this dude real. Like, if you actually texting him, and then it had to move over to actual text messages. And then I'm like,
but if he's messing with somebody else, then it would make sense that they wouldn't really have any pictures together.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Maybe it's no face, no case type situation. But Evidently, they got sex tapes, but I'm pretty sure I was like, so that's the one thing that she's not.
She's just not dropping yet.
She's not doing that one yet.
But that's why I said I feel like she's just kind of doing it to do it, not like
Just for like to get her fan base and stuff up. Because people start clicking on your stuff, your numbers start going up.
Well, she's already famous in the first place. It's just like, okay, well, you're gonna do this to me or whatever. I'm just gonna have fun showing everybody everything. And that's it.
Is it bad that I expected more out of her? For the status that she has, I expected. I
actually saw a comment like that.
I genuinely was upset. Like when I saw that, I was like, "You acting out of character." I was like,
at Ro on Twitter. This is so out of character.
This is out of character,
Bro,
Like,
she sucks dick for a living. I don't know what her character is like.
I was like, "Nah, let's start naming." I was like, "Sarah J would never." I start naming all old school porn stars. Pinky would never. They would never do this.
They might. I mean, you don't have to necessarily know.
I answer for them.
I just feel like if she was like that hurt and blah, 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 I feel like, girl, text him privately or whatever and get money. Like, continue to get money from this man.
Because you got hella other...
You're messing up your money.
There's so many other dudes that's probably in your DMs that have more money than him or have more status than this 22-year-old. So I'm like...
I guess for me, like, I don't feel like it's necessarily about money anyways, because she probably has more money than him, given that, like, how much she's done and stuff like that. And then there are like actual millionaire and billionaires that like pay for her to do stuff. So I don't feel like it's really about money. I just think she's just being spiteful because it's funny.
I thought she was genuinely hurt. I was like,
I just don't think she's hurt. I just think she just likes being a dick.
Because I was like, she's never done some shit like that.
Yeah, no, like I'm gonna have to agree with Romel on this because, like, you gotta understand she fucks for a living, right? For a long time, still does. I don't know, but anyway, then somebody comes along who just decides I'm gonna treat you right. At least that's what I'm getting off of this, and then that doesn't happen. And she has a full meltdown because, she's used to being used.
No, she want the house. That's what that is.
Mm-hmm.
She want the house.
He said,
I mean, there are like shit tons of like other people that are rich that can offer her the same shit.
That's exactly what I said.
That have most likely offered her the same shit. Because like I've heard her in like interviews talk about niggas like that anyways. So
that's
like,
why I said it might be more personal. I was like, it's like you probably may have caught feelings, but I was like, for this dude out of everybody that you probably had access to, unless this guy was real deal, like unless Zion real deal was having a relationship with you, but by the messages, dude didn't have. That's how you know money doesn't buy Riz. Money does not, because the messages were plain as hell. And
There was nothing special.
I was like, this dude has no game. But
well,
then I was it's transactional.
It might be just phone call conversations
Who
that
knows?
we just haven't heard. That
Maybe
he was rizzing her up on the phone or something like that.
That one little video, you are so beautiful.
And it was funny. She's like, I changed everything for you. She was like, I got box braids. Like she had got braids. She had started being more natural because she's known for looking like a certain way. But then all she did, I was like, that's funny that the reason her hair started changing is because of him.
Mm-hmm.
He was
I don't believe that.
I started wearing.
Either, but
I think it's possible. Like there are people who have gotten attracted to like people who are like those random people who date up way above their league because and they like them for some other reason above all these other people who people consider them to be in their league.
Well, he did just get a contract for like over $100 million. So
that may
that definitely plays a part in the factor.
yeah.
But it doesn't mean that it's not a possibility.
tried to be a new woman. It's not working out.
That's $100,000.
She's having a midlife crisis.
She said I was cutting my stuff off for you. She said I was gonna stop doing OnlyFans. She said I was gonna.
Ain't no way.
She said I was
not gonna stop.
He was finna join. He was finna join. My new special guest.
Hell, if he loses contract because they put his ass on the contract to lose weight. They said if he didn't lose because he kept gaining all that damn weight. And I'm like, bro, you in the NFL? I said you in the NFL. And he looked like he in the NFL by the way he was big. I was like, this bro.
Just go ahead and go crossover.
Might as well.
Might as well. Go ahead.
I was like, and she was like, I helped you when you were doing all this stuff and you couldn't get on here. You couldn't stand up and everything. And I was helping you while you were injured. And now you now you pitiful and fat. And she was just
Yeah, she's going
I
crazy.
was like, damn, Mariah, talk your shit. Do what you do. But it's been for
get that
days.
house.
It's
Not
been
gonna
for
get that
days.
house.
And if you guys are just now listening to this, you can go ahead and check the Twitter. I'm pretty sure she's still going to this day.
I mean, she was going like 20 minutes ago when I checked.
See, he just checked. And she's still, because he was like, she's deleting our messages. She's deleting my messages. So I'm redoing them. I'm like, damn, but you adding more shit every time. All right. Well, shit, y'all got anything else before we wrap this one up?
Nah, man, I just think it's funny.
I thought you went back to the Twitter.
No, I wasn't going on the Twitter. I was actually trying to look up her net worth because I was just curious.
Did you find it?
No. It's kind of hard to look up net worths for porn stars and shit.
So you regularly look up porn stars' net worth? That's cool.
I don't regularly do that.
I get why he asked that question. 'Cause he did say, I mean, it's hard. Like, we wouldn't know that. How do you know?
I've done it before.
How would you know? Hey, well, I appreciate y'all coming down to another installment of Down with the Get Down podcast. If you guys, what you guys are listening on, rate us 5 stars on all listening platforms. We
What is
appreciate
this
you
one?
coming through.
I'm sorry. They were trying to tell me her zodiac sign. I give a fuck.
I'm
Go
trying
ahead.
to do, I'm trying to do right.
Go ahead.
This is crazy.
Go ahead.
It's crazy.
Go ahead.
I'm upset. Now I got to redo it.
I gotta erase it.
I gotta redo it. No, the listeners already heard it. If you coming in on the YouTube, drop us a comment, drop us a like. You got any questions or anything you want us to discuss anytime, or if you have any questions for our special guests, go ahead and drop anything. We'll bring it back on and they'll answer.
No.
Hunter won't answer. We appreciate y'all coming through. Like, share.
And if you're down with the Get Down, go ahead and subscribe.